brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
Quick throw here to Johnston. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers 7, Bears nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Williams. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Williams. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he takes a shot at the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Davis now to return it. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want to repeat their first drive.
That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
He's got another one to Johnston. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. They'll try to run with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3. And I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Will go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! Cole Kmet, 60 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Gets this to his running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
To the air again, Herbert. And that one off the mark Incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
Chargers 17, Bears 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Forced out to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Here's Williams. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Ray. 5-9. Go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few compressions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw is Williams. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden.
I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
380. 59. Let's go.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bears 36.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
21. Hey, ram. Go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Again, Herbert escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
21. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Crowd right. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Here's Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception for Justin Herbert. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bears 6.
The Dicker field goal. He's back out, ready to send it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
35-yard line.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up
Here's 2nd and 7.
at the 38-yard line.
To the air, Williams. Pass caught by Burden. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Finds Kamal on the quick slant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the complete completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And it's third down.
To throw, Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Herbert now. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he rifles one incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6.
It's fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for the Bears.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And the Chargers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Charger drive about to get going.
59, 21.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no good. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So statistically, both Both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Herbert. And he's caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
Final minute now of the third quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Stopped on the play by Jaquan Brisker.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
So second and 4 from the 22. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's the second and 4. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This second and 4.
Home to right.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey from 21 yards away. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
To kick off for the Chargers.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Williams. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with the score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Delta, 59, 59.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyler Conklin from 17 yards out. And the Chargers start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 40, Bears 9. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. On the return, Devin Duvernay. Nifty move. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking to throw is Williams. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
From the gun, here's Williams. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
380. Ready.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Open man, right side, that's McConkey. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards there for number 15.
I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lion. Right.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to the knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Williams sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. His throw caught at about the 5.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers.
Here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To the air, Williams. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
What you used to be a rich when you're inside. But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see soft. Like this slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that.
Hey, run! Hey, count, play, count, play, count.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Herbert. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Let's go, let's go. Set. Why did it
Back to throw. Herbert working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on 3rd down to keep this drive alive.
Set. Grenade. 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 12. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got another one to Johnston. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.